Hey friends, after so much love and support on my last video, thank you, thank you, thank you. I went through the comments and I pulled together your top 10 tips for anyone hitting a stall or needing a boost of encouragement on their GLP-1 journey. Let's go. Let me show you. While I show you this, I want to go ahead and get ready for you guys because I thought, you know what, if I just can get dolled up just a little bit, I know it's going to boost my spirits just like you guys have. And I know that seeing me happy will will show you guys that my morale has been lifted. Now, the very first tip, these are not in any specific order, but the first tip that I took away as for understanding a stall is number one, your body might just be catching up. So initially, when we first start using GLP-1s and we have that weight loss, um, our bodies have to sort of catch up with the initial weight loss, and that's okay. So um, it's okay if we experience the stall. Just be just just work through it. Progress is happening, even if I don't see it. And yeah, that I thought that that was really important. Number two, don't compare your journey to anyone else's. Seriously, your pace is your pace, and comparison only steals joy. I've also seen it as comparison is deadly. I do want to put out and be honest about something. When I said that, when I gave the examples of Joe's Slim and Sleep journey, and from Traces of Tuan, that they had lost, significant amount of weight in 1 week. I wasn't saying it to compare myself to them. I was saying it as I just thought it was really incredible that they had such amazing results. And so I saw it as a sign of, well, if they did it, I can do it, or it can happen to me too. Why not? So definitely comparing to others is going to, be detrimental to our being. So I understand that that's an important tip to remember when we're going through a stall or trying to break through a stall. Number three, celebrate non-scale victories. My clothes are fitting better. I have more energy. I know that definitely inches have been lost. I will tell you this. I did actually take my measurements when I first started the journey. I don't have all three or four of them. I took like my arms, my chest, my waist at the belly button, and my hips. And I will tell you that even though I don't have all four measurements for you guys, one non-scale victor I can tell you is that as far as measurements, I did go ahead and take my measurements from my stomach. Guys, I am down over 3 inches in my stomach, and that is amazing. So I know that, even though the scale is not budging, that's okay. Non-scale victories matter too. They count as well. And I have to remember and hold on to those right now while I am going through this process. Number four, if you are trying to break through that stall or you're going through that stall, the fourth thing that this community, this amazing community of GLP-1 users suggested to me in the comments for my most recent video was double check your caloric intake. Too much or too little can stop progress. I did go through my logs, and I will say that on average, I am eating anywhere between 1400 and 1700 is my highest recorded calorie intake, and I think I'm right on target, which where I'm supposed to be. I could be eating less, but here's the thing. I do get in my head about, sort of like the pressure of I have to lose weight. I have to lose weight, otherwise I'm going to look like a failure. And I, for brief moments throughout the day, I think, well, maybe I should skip a meal. Because if I skip a meal, then definitely like the weight loss has to come. And I know that, first of all, that's incredibly unhealthy. That's not going to bring weight loss. My body is like on freak out mode, like holding on to calories, like stop eating so little. So I'm working through that, but I know that definitely keeping in mind that I have to be in a calorie deficit because that brings weight loss is important. So that's something that I'm gonna this week coming up, I'm going to be more mindful of and more strict about. 6, fasting and strength training are game changers. If you're ready, these can start your fat loss journey again. And I will tell you this when, excuse me, I am drinking sparkling water. And I added some water enhancer just for taste, like strawberry watermelon or something. It's delicious. I did drink my morning sparkling water with apple cider vinegar. I've been taking that tip from the Mel B and from Journey of Life. I thought I was going to have a really hard time like digesting it or just ingesting it, but honestly, it tasted pretty good. It wasn't that bad. So I've been doing that every morning. Now, I will say that G's 101 told me or suggested that intermittent fasting, could actually help boost fat loss. And I completely agree with him because I actually did intermittent fasting when I was doing keto in 2020, 2021. I know it works. It's just like right now, the one thing that I have not reached successfully on my GLP-1 journey so far is like appetite suppression. I don't know if it's appetite suppression or just hunger suppression. I am not at that point where people are forgetting to eat. I have not experienced that yet. Now I am only on my second dose of Zepbound after using a GLP-1. So it might come with 7.5, it might come with the higher doses, or it might never come. I definitely do feel like satiety as far as like feeling fuller longer, and I don't think about food all day long, but I'll be honest, I wake up and I'm still like breakfast time. So, um next step is more meds. Number 7, more meds do not equal more weight loss. Titrating too fast can backfire with side effects. So many people in the comments for my most recent video about going through a stall for the last 3 weeks on Zepbound said to me, listen, Grace, you could definitely titrate up and it could, you know, signal your body for more weight loss, but also nothing could happen. And then what's going to happen 3 weeks down when you're still at the same, weight? Or it could worsen my side effects, constipation and bloating and diarrhea. So those are things that, definitely need to keep in mind when I'm thinking about moving up in doses. Vacations, number 8, vacations equal inflammation. So many of you guys said, Grace, you just came back from a trip. Give yourself a break, because all these flights, all these, foods at the restaurants and the resort, sleeping less, my body might be holding on to water. So I don't have to panic. You know, that could be very much what is going on right now. Number 9, slow progress is still progress. Remember, slow doesn't mean never. Dee Dee from Downsizing Diva says that, and I think she's onto something because it is true. Slow doesn't mean never. Right now, I am still an average loser, losing about a pound a week, and that is incredible, especially after not gaining these past 5 months. So I just have to remember that even though it's not happening right now, it doesn't mean it's never going to happen. The weight loss is going to come. And I just have to be patient. Give me some patience, people. Give me some patience because, man, I definitely lack in that department. Number 10, show yourself some grace. This isn't a straight line. Be kind to yourself always. One of you guys said to me, Grace, give yourself some grace. And it is true. I am hard on myself because I don't want to fail. And, I don't want judgment from people. When we first start taking GLPs, our first worry is, oh, sorry, that came out wrong. Our first worry is people are going to judge us. They're going to say, you're taking the easy way out. You're being lazy. Stop eating so much. Exercise more. And then once you are on the GLPs, the fear of judgment is, well, you see, I told you it wasn't going to work. You see, I told you it was just you. You're not doing enough. You're not eating less. You're not exercising more. So I have to remember to just be kind to myself. I am putting in the work, and I know that I am. I'm not like secretly a closet eater, just, catching up on calories every night. Like I finish eating by 6, 7 o'clock at the latest. I am done eating. I am not eating a meal again until the next morning by between 7 and 8 a.m. I am getting my walks in. I am working on doing more strength training, definitely keeping better logs of my foods, making more mindful food choices. So I know I'm doing all the right steps, and I just have to be patient. I have to be patient. I did lose order of these somewhere in there, but the actual 10th tip, the most, to me, the most important um, thing that I could take away from my most recent video that you guys all gave me in the comments for how to work through this stall or break a stall is, you guys, this community. I said it like several times in the comments. This community is gold. You guys' support, your advice, your motivation. Thank you all. Like, I don't I don't know how you do this without, this community. It's just, it's not possible. And I just want to thank you guys because you guys have pushed me through. You have motivated me. I am so excited and so thrilled to come on here and share my experience with you guys and tell you how everything's going, because I want to do well. I want to be a success story. And I just appreciate you guys being so honest and so caring and so thoughtful and, cheering me on. Like the fact that you guys cheer me on, there is so much love. And for a lot of us, like, we're strangers to each other. I know that we're not. I know we're virtual YouTube friends, but I really do want to tell you that it really does encourage me. Aside from my husband, I have said this before, aside from my husband, my family does not know that I'm using a GLP-1. They have not known for the last 20 weeks. Again, I didn't share this with anyone because I don't want judgment. I don't want expectation. I don't want more pressure of like, you see, you're still fat, Grace. Like, you said it was going to work. It's not working. So I know that when I'm struggling, like this most recent stall, I turn to you guys and you guys are there. You show up for me and I appreciate it so much. And I'm just so thankful. I'm thankful you're here. Thankful for your support. If you need anything, please reach out. Tell me in the comments which of these 10 top things resonates with you more. Which of these are you going to use to help break through your stall and work through your stall? I'm going to be back in a couple of days. I'm going to take my first dose of 7.5 milligrams. I'm so excited, and I just hope that, you know, new and bigger and more exciting results come. I know that change is happening no matter what. Thank you guys. Bye.